Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on another team from the SEC, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense operating from the pistol. Heading left after the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, USC. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands, it's Becht. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Cut quickly. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And My gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, look back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Receiver makes the grab. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Syracuse.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. You can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Running back has it on a screen now. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now,
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orangeman. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. They still cannot stop this receiver. Here in the first quarter, he's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, SC!
That's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled, but 1st down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They'll run it from the gun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Motion now from the tight end. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline. It's Jones. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Tight end makes the grab. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The completion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a time. If that comes into play later in the ballgame. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Quick catch over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. So the special teams penalty improves field position by 15 yards to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking for the wideout. Then it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on.
Touchdown, Orangeman. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Going after, knocked right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, it's the national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Southern California. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
A handoff to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, finds just enough space, and makes the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
This is the 6th play on the drive. quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Looking to make a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Trojans. There was a foot race, and he won it. Extra point try coming now. Look at this. They fake the PAT and try to throw for it. And the holder's pass is caught. And the two-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Facing a 2nd and 10. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And the pass is intercepted, a takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Syracuse.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Physical run, breaking tackles. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. The Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, USC. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
U.S.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Great move there. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Boy, they're getting closer and closer to that goal line, and now here we are. Fourth down. At this point in the game, you got to think they're going to be aggressive and try to...
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, SC. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
USC 46.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Snags the quick throw. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll ride the back again here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Syracuse. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 during the fourth. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it for a big gain. That's an explosive gain. They've got him with the gain all the way to the 28. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down. They're going to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Syracuse Orange.